you guys, and welcome back to Writer Groupie. This week I want to talk about a few things that I know very little about, and I am really hoping that you will help me to learn more. I will pose some questions, and I would love it if you would leave me some comments helping me out on this. One of the big ones is going to be Kickstarter, and is it worth it? And how do you do it? Now, I know there's probably a zillion videos on YouTube for people to go and look to find out all about Kickstarter, but I'm counting on you to inform me with your experience. It's one thing to tell me how to do it, but it's another to tell me how to do it the way you did it, or tell me how not to do it so I won't make a mistake. And that's just one of the things I'd like to talk to you about today. So let's get started with the Writer Groupie. And away we go. Well, I was just saying, there's a lot of things that I don't do, and there's a lot of things that I don't know how to do. That's hard for me to admit. And you know, us older authors, there's a lot of stuff that we're not good at. And we're counting on you young folks to carry us into this new century. I'm just learning about AI. I'm a baby in the woods. So if you have anything you'd like to say about AI other than it's good or bad, because we're all going to have a difference of opinion about whether AI should or should not be a part of our writing community. A lot of people are very adamant it should not. But that resistance to change is an awful lot like what we went through with the advent of computers. I've been around since the very first home computer. And believe me, there was a lot of pushback. People were so afraid of losing jobs, and they were so afraid that computers were going to make mankind obsolete. Well, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I really don't think AI will either. Now, I can't say it won't take jobs because it's already doing that. But I can say that I think that in some respects, if we will be smart people and use it judiciously and with great forethought, then AI can be our friend. It can help us with a lot of things. So, AI might be another thing I want to discuss with you, but most of all, I think I just want to talk about modern stuff. There's AI. There's Kickstarters, which I know is not new, but there's also new things happening in web design. I'm hearing a lot from influencers and people who are in the know that you really don't have to have a big fancy be all end all do all kind of website anymore. It's not necessary. So there's another thing I'd like to figure out is how can you have a website and make it very effective for you in selling books. If you have any knowledge about that, leave me a comment down below. One of the main things I want to talk about this week is having a YouTube channel and how to make it work for you. I would like to hear from people out there that are doing YouTube, because I believe that YouTube is still viable. I think it's still a very important tool for writers to have. On a YouTube channel, you can read from your book. You can show behind the scenes stuff. You can include excerpts. You can do pictures of your covers. You can include your readers in a lot of different things, including giveaways. However, if you're trying to use your YouTube channel as I have for 11 years now, you guys, and really not gone anywhere or gotten any traction, then something is being done wrong. And I can truthfully say that shorts, I'm not having any trouble with shorts. I get a lot of views on shorts. But my long form videos like this one right here, I'm not getting a lot at all. In fact, my last one got 0 views. 0, you guys. That is a first for me. And it kind of bothers me a little bit because long form videos take a while. They're not something that you just throw together. You have to shoot it, you have to throw it in your computer, you have to edit it, you have to put fronts and backs and titles and things, music, whatever, and then you gotta, upload it to YouTube, which takes time. It's a process. And then you gotta think about a thumbnail. You gotta have a title and a thumbnail. That's important. That includes things that bring people's eyes to the screen. I'm not teaching anything new on this channel, But if you're a writer and you have questions, I would love to go live sometime and address those. So y'all kind of give me kind of an insider view of what you like to see on this channel. I have done everything from tarot decks to interviews with other authors to just, vlogging and just chatty videos like this one. So tell me what you want to see. I'd love to know. Well, to catch up with me, to let y'all know, I did have a book signing last weekend, and it was at the library in a neighboring town to where I live, and it turned out to be a lot better than I expected. I've never had a real exciting, never to be missed experience with library and Friends of the Library events. I really haven't. I have enjoyed them, and I have done them. I have participated. We've had workshops. We've had big name authors join us and panels, and we've done a lot of stuff, friends and I. But sometimes you don't get a lot of people coming in. This was a smaller event. The people who came in, most of the people that came in did know someone there, and they came to support them, but they did come by the table. I actually sold a book to the mayor of that town, and so that was exciting, and I was really happy about that. But sometimes you guys, events like that, that's what happens. You just have to show up. You have to show up, and you have to hope that it has enough of a pool to get people to come in. And once they're there, it's up to you to get them to come by your table and sell them a book. But it was fun. It was an hour on a Saturday afternoon. It was really not that bad. It was fun. Could it have been better? Probably. But do I have advice to tell the people who organized it? No, not really. So it's just one of those things that you just kind of have to do it. You have to get yourself out there, whether it's going to be a profitable event or not, or whether it's just going to be a fun hour in the afternoon on a Saturday. So anyway, just wanted to catch you up on what I've been doing. Well, that's about it for me today, you guys. It's a long one, but it's not excessively long. And really, I'm just jabbering on, trying to come up with some new ideas of things to do on this channel. I have a lot of fun with this channel. I always have. I've let it go for lengthy periods of time because I just run out of ideas. So if you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment down below of things you'd like to see on this channel. I can do book reviews. I can do reading from my work. I can do more tarot stuff if that's something that you're interested in. It's been a real eclectic kind of YouTube channel, and I really keep hearing from influencers and people who are doing it right that you need to niche in. You need to niche in. You don't need to have it all over the planet because people don't really know what you're about. And a lot of people they like to go to YouTube to be entertained, or they like to go to YouTube to be educated. And sometimes I do a little of both. Today, I have not done either. Anyway, thank you for being here. And please come back. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I would really appreciate it. And I will see y'all next week. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that I did not tell you guys this. I finished book 3. Woohoo! I did the end on it last Friday. And so I'm really, really excited, and I'm going to be sharing a lot more as edits begin. I also wanted to remind you that I do have a podcast, and it is on my website at mkbrowning.com. If you're interested in listening to me talk about things like editing and the muddled middle and all the different writing things, definitely have a listen to the podcast. It's generally pretty short, 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, not very long at all. About long enough for you to just get onto the treadmill and get some workout started. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and I thank you for listening. I do appreciate you very much.